Welcome back. Today's headline is Buy in Multiple Boomtowns, Post-Pandemic Housing Boom going on right now here in North Texas housing market. All right, so here we go. Just share with you the net migration in the U.S. for the foreseeable future. Clearly is in Texas and Florida and with several other southeastern states right behind. This is the future. Buy where the people are going. Buy where the migration, job growth, and population growth are moving to. That's how you make the money. Post-pandemic housing boom is here, 2.0. Only if you know what you're doing. Only if you buy in the right market. This is a gold rush, gold mine situation for real estate investors, especially you guys out there, mom and pop real estate investors. This is breaking news of all breaking news. Right now, even amid economic uncertainty, higher interest rates, recession fears, housing bubble concerns, tariff challenges, smart real estate investors are already buying cash flow properties in this market. If and when mortgage rates drop to 6% or slightly below, the floodgates will open. People will come off the sidelines. Competition will intensify. The sleeping giant will wake up and prices will climb even higher. Prepare to unleash your dry powder. Unleash your savings. Liquidate your stocks. Increase your home equity line of credit. Cash out refinance. Gather up all your self-directed IRAs to buy real estate. Do 1031 tax-deferred exchange into this market. Whatever it takes, unleash your dry powder. What to expect from today? You will learn, yes, we can have positive cash flow with 20 or 25% or 30% down payment. Yes, definitely positive cash flow. But cash flow takes second fiddle to appreciation and leveraging your equity. You will discover how to maximize your investments and start the snowball effect that will result in you building your portfolio faster and more efficiently. Okay? Find out what you can start doing today in order to start this new path. These words come to mind, at least to me personally, and I've been doing real estate investing for more than 2 decades, and hundreds of my students and my coaching client and my investors have followed my guidance all these years to buy in various different markets in the country. So these words come to mind: skyrocketing, mind-boggling, exponential, historic, unprecedented, record-breaking, once in a lifetime, insane, epic, extraordinary, absolutely incredible, etc. Okay? You may come up with some additional words after you hear and watch this video presentation. That's what I think, okay? It's a natural reaction. Once I provide you with conclusive data, okay? Data does not lie. It's not hype. It's not emotional situation. It's not FOMO. It's not fear of missing out. Okay, FOMO. Have you heard that word back in 2021? Pandemic housing boom. Anyway, Boomtown. This is absolutely multiple Boomtowns going on in this market in North Texas. Guess what? This is the tip of the iceberg. Okay, right now it's baseball season, okay? Baseball is 9-inning game, but buying in this market is just the first inning, okay? Get in early while everybody is procrastinating on the sidelines. In short, this is no longer speculative. The boom has begun. in this market. Every market is different. Every market is different. This is a hyper local. Real estate investing is hyper local. Get in, investors, smart investors, still have the opportunity to buy below peak value right now. As we speak right now, it's the summer of 2025. Time will wait for no one. I think that's a Rolling Stones song. Time will wait no one. Time is not on your side if you procrastinate, okay? I'm talking to you out there. So savvy real estate investors, mom and pop investors, wherever you're located in the country. This is a breaking news for you. Okay. Furthermore, builders and developers are already racing to acquire and break ground by 2026. By the way, 2026, which is only like 5 months away, price points and cap rate will reflect the full force of the semiconductor boom, which is going on in North Texas, specifically Sherman, Texas, and the surrounding area. I'll give you more details. So get in before the market fully wakes up. Everybody is hibernating. The little competition right now is prime time for you to get in before the market wakes up. Get in early. That's the name of the game. I've done this for many decades. There are 3,000 counties and 19,000 cities in the country. Mind-boggling. And the fastest growing cities from 2020 to 2023 is these North Texas cities. Okay, they are among the top 15, half of the top 15 in the past 3 years until 2023. Look at this percentage population growth on these small boomtowns. Okay, I'm not gonna go over it. I got so much to cover. All in North Texas, all these towns is growing by leaps and bounds by this massive percentage. Guess what? The latest breaking news from U.S. Census Bureau, dated May 25, 2025, they only go up to July 2024. They're about a year behind the Census Bureau, right? We're not going to get another Census Bureau until next year for 2025. But anyway, up until 2023 to 2024, once again, this is breaking news. Once again, Princeton, we have investment opportunities in Princeton, Texas, and a few other, Salina, Anna, Foley, Fate. They're all located in North Texas. This is mind-boggling. So the question is, which North Texas city will be the fastest growing in 2025, 26, 27? I have a pretty good idea. Nevertheless, it's spreading like wildfire for years to come, in my opinion. According to the 2024 U.S. Census Bureau, around half of the 15 fastest growing cities in the country are located in this 24-mile radius of one another. Where? North Texas. Tip of the iceberg. You did not know that, right? Please comment below. Please comment below. Here's the big picture. Here is the landscape of the Dallas-Fort Worth DFW Metroplex. This Metroplex is massive. I'm not going to go any further. This is just massive. All these small little towns, boomtowns, for years to come. Wildfire, this is what's going on, okay? This is just my personal opinion. There are around 30 or more boomtowns all over the DFW Metroplex landscape. This is historic. Off the top of my head, I caught 14 of these boomtowns located in North Texas. These little cities, they would not be little much longer. We have investment opportunities right now across these 14 boomtowns. These boomtowns populations anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000. That is the wave of the future. That is how investors make the money, by buying early in a boomtown. And I'll give you more details, of course. I don't have a crystal ball, but in the future, those aforementioned cities will take turns being listed by the U.S. Census Bureau among the top 50 fastest growing cities in the country. Okay, let's digest that for a moment. Okay, DFW is also the Silicon Valley of the South and a Wall Street of the South. I got a lot of slides to go over. Okay, once you watch this video, you may pause on and marvel at a specific screenshot. Okay, you can slow down, digest each slideshow because I have a 2-minute slideshow, not enough time to present. Okay, so anyway, here are the massive growth. Okay, DFW is, I believe, the eighth largest economy in the world and the sixth largest market in the country. It's just mind-boggling. Okay, tremendous migration. Texas soon will exceed California in total population. Okay, that'll take several more decades. I get it. You know what I'm talking about. Look at these staggering numbers. Population, current population, medium home price, low affordability, job creation, massive, diversified industry, fastest growing job growth in the country. Upcoming project, I couldn't even begin to tell you what's going on in North Texas. Okay, first and foremost, Sherman, Texas is a Silicon Alley, Silicon Prairie, the new Silicon Valley. Okay, semiconductor plants propel Sherman, Texas into the high-tech future. Sherman, Texas have only, this is slightly wrong, 52,000 people. But I would share that with you. This submarket is massively growing. The perfect trifecta in Sherman, Texas are these major high-tech companies: Coherent, Texas Instrument, and Global Wafers. These three companies form the trifecta of Sherman, Texas tech boom. The key takeaway is Sherman isn't the next big thing. It is the big thing. 35 billion would it be in semiconductor investment between Texas Instrument and Global Wafers. 6,000 plus primary high-tech, high-income technical jobs, and at least 10,000 plus secondary jobs projected. Tourism, housing, infrastructure, commercial growth, all to match. This is absolutely incredible. Even beyond Sherman, Grayson County, this county, if not already, will be the fastest growing county in the country, in my opinion. If not today, maybe in the next few years, next couple of years. This amazing project in Princeton Harbor in Denison. Look at this. Margaritaville. Oh, I love Jimmy Buffett. Margaritaville. Oh yes, I follow Jimmy Buffett since the 70s. Bless his heart. Anyway, amazing development in Princeton Harbor in Denison, which is around 10 miles north of Sherman. Massive. Once this Princeton Harbor is finished, construction in the next few years, the current population of Denison, around 27,000, it will most likely double from 27,000 to whatever, to 50,000 in the next few years. This is mind-boggling. All the ripple effect of the Sherman, Texas growth, what is going on. Total ripple effect in the surrounding areas. Mind-boggling. High-tech jobs plus low cost of living. That is the low affordability. Everybody wants homes that are affordable, not just investors for cash flow, but for owner-occupied primary buyers. They are flocking into Texas from the other areas of Texas. People migrating in this area because of abundance of jobs. They're coming here from not only from Texas, they're coming here from California, from New York State, from Chicago, from Midwest, and from overseas. And the total migration of people coming to DFW for years to come is absolutely mind-boggling, staggering. Okay? All right, let's continue. What a combination, right? 50% of the people moving here makes at least $150,000 in salary. Only 17% make less than $75,000. Okay? Sherman, Texas, a small town with 52,000 and ratio of people coming here, 16,000 plus, high income, high tech, and support jobs are coming in the next few years, are starting to come in the next few years. Absolutely insane. Population growth in North Texas and specifically in Sherman is extreme because it's a major semiconductor hub of the U.S. Furthermore, Sherman is around 1 hour from north of the fourth largest metro in the country, DFW. Homes are still very affordable for now. Okay, so this chain of high-tech boom going on in Sherman and the surrounding area and throughout North Texas, really, that's what you as investors love, right? Because each of those workers has two options. They need to rent, get higher rents because these are high-paying jobs. Whatever cash flow of houses I'm going to share with you, they could get higher. Increasing rent will give you even more cash flow than you are getting today. Or half of the people moving here, they need to buy because there's an amazing shortage of homes, right? The builders couldn't keep up. The builders could not keep up with construction, obviously. Therefore, economics 101, demand is greater than supply. As a result, housing prices will be higher, okay? Strong rental market, I don't need to go over the metrics, okay? You just pause the screen. Yep, easy to rent because of a lot of people. 60% are renters and 40% are owner-occupied households, okay? So that's what you want as an investor. Beyond Sherman, like I said, Grayson County. Okay, look at this. Look at this metrics. Lake Texoma, lifestyle, tourism, attraction. McKinney National Airport, which is 20 miles below Sherman, Denison. They could have a groundbreaking of a new airport, commercial flight expansion, which is McKinney National Airport. This is a game changer. Okay, Grayson County, 20% population increase projected by 2030, which is another four years, whatever, 4.5 years. Okay, another 4.5 years, the whole county, the Grayson County will have at least 20% population increase. Median home prices have already doubled since 2020. In about only the past 4 years, home prices in Grayson County, Sherman, Denison has doubled. So what that means is in past 4 years, that means what, 25% increases in median home prices in the past 4 years from 2020 to 2024. I don't have a crystal ball, but imagine what's going to happen beyond 2025. Okay? Needless to say, home prices are expected to keep rising because hundreds of millions of dollars of infrastructure spending are being allocated now. Investors, you guys are listening, real estate investors, mom and pop, wherever you're located in the country, these stats only benefit you if you invest now, not tomorrow, not think about it, not next week, not next month. Don't try to buy. Don't try to time the market. Don't try to buy once the boom is in full force. Okay? This is your window of opportunity. Okay, you still have an opportunity right now to buy at below peak values because builders and developers and everybody else and the whole are already racing. They are racing to acquire and break ground. By 2026, which is few months away, price points and cap rates will reflect the full force of the semiconductor boom. Get in before the market fully wakes. Okay, investor, you have advantages because affordable prices in this market is much lower than the surrounding counties below it, like Collin or Denton counties and what. The other counties already, the prices are very high, especially in the inner core of DFW, but we're not buying there. Investors, we buy entry-level affordable homes and put 20 to 25% down payment for positive cash flow. That's the foundation, okay? So we do not target 500K, 700K homes. They are already existed in the core of DFW. We buy into the exurb, into the suburb, 30 minutes to 1 hour away. But still, all those boomtowns still have small town Texas feel. Again, it's all about the buying the right market. Buy in the real estate is very local. There's no such thing as a national real estate market, okay? The mass media has been brainwashing everybody. You have to find the right property. You have to consider the local job growth, short and long-term population trends, infrastructure developments, and real estate metrics and forecasting, which I'm providing you with this data, right? Already, right now. Can you think of any markets that check all of these boxes? I don't think so. On your own, you can do your own research. You can research 3,000 counties in the U.S., in the other 49 states. You can research 19,000 cities. Do your own research in due diligence. Okay? I challenge you to find any markets as lucrative as in this market for real estate investors. Okay? I rest my case. All right, let's continue. So, this is a good time to know, okay, other admins to know why we prefer new construction, new builds, especially new builds in appreciating markets. Here are the high level, lower maintenance costs, much higher quality renters, attractive to buyers and tenants, reduced taxes, always up to code and with warranty, target developing areas, surging, okay, path of growth, which clearly this is the case. Our model is big on builder warranties. And then after a few years of purchase, you can do cash out refinance and do a 1031 exchange out of the property. And then you can leverage your investment. Get a loan. Advantages of leveraging. By using OPM, other people's money, which is using the mortgages, using the loans, okay, financing. You have more. You can get more properties with more income, more benefit from appreciation, diversification of portfolio. If you buy throughout our multiple boomtown markets here in North Texas, you will diversify your portfolio. You can increase your cash flow exponentially. Growth in North Texas. You may ask, this sort of appreciation you laid out, Mr. Yi, in the example so far, it is not real. Well, I don't know. I think it's real, okay? Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but based on the data, based on the trends, and based on my experience in this market for many years, and based on my total experience of doing this for so long, that's the data I see. Not only that, we have long-standing relationship with all the national and local builders in this market, okay? They will allocate only their unique exclusive inventories to my network and no one else. This is off-market new construction that you're getting where no other investors have access. Furthermore, the builder incentives, I don't know how much this is going to last much longer, but the builders are willing to buy down your rates all the way down to 5.75% 30-year fix, regardless of the investment mortgage rates out there, right? As an investor on your own, if you buy other rental properties in other part of the country, most likely you will pay more than 7% rate, mortgage rate, okay? But you're getting, okay, all these incentives. The builder will pay 2% of your closing costs. You will get first year property management for free and all the warranties you have, which is great value. Okay, all the incentives we have from time to time in our various sub-markets in North Texas. Amazing builder incentives. It's just mind-boggling. Okay, recent off-market listings. Look, I'm going to go over this very fast because we have investment opportunities come into our investors' email inbox. So if you want to become a subscriber for our network, please You need to get into my website on the body of my description of this video and put your email on there. You can become a free member of my investment community, so you have more access to this type of free real estate investment education. Okay, so with that in mind, let me give you a very high level, very quick review of the various Boomtown markets in which we have off-market exclusive investment opportunities. This is mind-boggling. Starting with Sherman. Okay, Sherman 248. These are cash flow. Okay, the metrics is very attractive. Okay, if you're savvy investors, you know what I'm talking about. Rent to value ratio, cap rate, cash on cash return, total return on investment at the end of the first year. Okay, all these numbers are very, very attractive. Okay, cash flow, everything's cash flow. Okay, that's a typical Sherman property, and this is the details of it. All right, see cash flow right here at 30% down payment. Of course, you can put 20 to 25% down payment to finance this type of investment properties. But given that scenario, all this number looks great. Okay. All right. So you can review the pro forma, if you will. Right? The numbers looks really good, especially with the builder incentive. Look at this, almost 1% rule. 1% rule is 1% multiplied by the purchase price, which is to a lot of people that no longer in the 1% rule, where the purchase price multiplied by 1%, that equals the gross rent before any debt obligations. For a lot of people, thinks that's no longer possible in this current market. In our UD market, we're getting close to 1%, 0.8, 0.7, 0.8 to 0.9% rent to value ratio, which is pretty attractive. Okay, most investors are not aware this is possible. Okay, anyway, look at this annual net cash flow at 30% down payment. Anyway, this is the pro forma. You can read about it on your own. This is a rare duplex that we have, relatively new, few years new duplex, which is very good cash flow. Okay, very good low price, $350K. I mean, to get a duplex in this A-class market in the country, this is mind-boggling. And this is the pro forma. Like I said, another opportunity we have in Denison, which is 15 miles north of Sherman. Again, purchase price $262, rent $1,800, cash flow around close to $300 per month. Okay, brand new. Okay, this is a sample. Okay, I'm not gonna go over too much, but we have various listings, off-market listings, come to your email inbox for our network investors. Look, the pro forma is very attractive. Okay, so Denison, here are the metrics of Denison. Princeton Harbor, birthplace of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the commander-in-chief of the D-Day invasion. By the way, I'm a history buff. I spent 20 years active duty in the U.S. Army years ago. I'm a veteran, retired 20 years ago, in case you didn't know that. All right. Things to do in Denison. Look at these metrics. It's part of the Metroplex, very close to Dallas and all that. I'm not going to go over the details. All right, Princeton. Oh, by the way, Princeton is the #1 fastest growing city per the latest U.S. Census Bureau. Okay, 2024, that is. Okay, so here are the typical prices in Princeton: $243K, rents for $1,900, cash flow almost $500 per month. By the way, I want to emphasize this. A lot of this new construction in North Texas, the first year property tax is almost minimal, like $70 or $100 per month property tax. But beginning the second year, the property tax will revert to the typical property tax, which is anywhere from 1.5 to 2% property tax rate. Just so you know. So when you see this initial first year cash flow projection, as I'm showing you, that's the first year the tax assessor's office in these different cities, it takes time. It takes more than a year after you purchase for the full property tax to take effect. So the cash flow will be lower by the monthly property tax you have to pay beyond the first year. I just want to caution you, not give you some, I just want to disclose this information to you, but nevertheless, the first year, by not being subject to the property tax rate, because this is a new development, new construction houses all over North Texas, you're getting a higher cash flow than normal. Okay. But even when the property tax rate takes full effect in the second year and beyond, you still have very good cash flow, right? For all the reasons I just stated, because rent is going to go up, appreciation is going to go up, you get tax benefit, you get the loan pay down by the tenant, and you get the tax benefit. Real estate investing income property is a multi-dimensional real estate asset class. Okay, nothing come close. Okay, all right, let's continue. Just to provide that distinction and clarification. So here's the pro forma, or all the numbers you can crunch the first year through the third year. Okay, Princeton. Okay, and this population all over the market, sub-market will continue to grow. Okay, I have to fast forward. I got so many slideshows. I don't want to spend 5 hours on this presentation. But if you want more details of the specific cities, specific properties, will help us. Being part of my network helps, right? All right. So anyway, so we show as much data as possible in any specific opportunity we present to you. Okay. 40 is another Boomtown, another amazing Boomtown that's happening. Okay. Look at this. Cash flow, low entry price, new construction, very good rent as a starting point. This is almost brand new, few years old. Greenville, another Boomtown that we have opportunities in. Okay, look at this. Look at this great numerical metrics. Okay, I have to be quick. This is a duplex, new construction in Greenville. You're not going to find any duplex similar to this anywhere in the country. The purchase price is only $384, brand new. Both doors rent for $2,900, and annual net cash flow. Again, factor in the low first-year property tax is almost $1,000 monthly. Almost $1,000 monthly net cash flow after all the deductions, after your mortgage, debt obligations, after your taxes, insurance, of course, no property management fee, and all that, which is amazingly attractive. Okay, I'm sure you know that. Okay, again, we've got so many Boomtowns. We got like 14 different markets we're promoting. Okay, I'm just giving you a very quick, deep dive into all these great Boomtowns that we have off-market opportunities at any given month. Okay, but Gun Barrel City, Texas, another Boomtown that we have opportunities right here. See? Okay, I have to be real quick. Okay, I don't want to spend 5 hours. Okay, here's all the details about Gun Barrel City. Okay, great metrics, great data, growing everything. Every of these Boomtown have their own unique characteristics. Okay, they still have a small town feel. Well, at least for the moment. Okay. Demographics, all is what's going on in Gun Barrel City. Another Boomtown we're promoting is Maybank. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Annual net cash flow. Again, first year property tax have not caught up yet as an owner for you. Look at this. Almost $800 monthly net cash flow from this measly purchase of low. Imagine, right? Nowhere else in the country you buy in a hot market, boom market, okay, fast growing market, where we get entry level, affordable prices in the low 200s. You're never going to see these kind of prices again, probably beyond today. Okay, prices are going up, rents are growing up. Hey, what more can you ask for? These numbers are simply staggering. Did I say staggering correctly? I don't. This metrics is truly amazing. Okay, look at the pro forma. Why the cash flow is so high? Okay, it's hard to read. All right, let's go on. Very good. Cookie cutter single family homes, Maybank. growing very fast. Yeah, small little town for now, but this Boomtown located so close to each other in North Texas. It's just a hop, skip, and jump to go from one city to another. The freeway system is so good. The Dallas Metro is only downtown Dallas, and Fort Worth is only about 1 hour to the south. Wow. Okay. Maybank, located in the Kaufman County, the fastest growing county in the US. What more can you ask for? Okay, here's my tour recently, back in May the 9th. Dude, okay, I live in San Francisco Bay Area, but this is the market that I'm promoting, and I have a team on the ground. I'll tell you more about it. But my most recent private tour just give you some glimpse of what's going on. And of course, we have monthly tour there as well for investors from out of state. This is a Sherman High School, like a brand new, looks like a college campus. For my tour, this is the Global Wafer building, okay, one of the 3 amazing high-tech companies that are in Sherman, Texas right now. See, this plant is absolutely huge. And he's one of the new construction community I'm touring here in Sherman, Texas. All the investors, they come here. My network investors, they come here every month, okay, to evaluate. You don't have to come here. You don't have to physically come here to buy properties, to do a tour. But most of my investors, they do not physically come. They just buy sight unseen because they trust my network. They trust my team because we've been doing it for so long here in Texas. Okay, let's continue. Josephine, Texas, another Boomtown we're promoting. Look at this price point. Okay, I have to go do real fast. I don't want to spend too much time. Okay, see, this is our monthly, even off-market inventories for all these 14 Boomtown cities. We have off-market exclusive listing opportunity for our network investors. Josephine, okay. See? All the datas. Okay, don't worry about it, okay? It's just you'll get more details if and when you and I work together. Okay, you will get more access to all this background data. But I'm just giving you a high level understanding of the kind of unique opportunities we have in this housing boom 2.0. Bonham, Texas, again, look at this. A duplex. Look at the duplex rent on both sides. Look at the annual net cash flow. Just do the math, right? Divide by 12 months, you get almost $1,000 monthly net cash flow. A single family home in Bonham, Texas. Okay, everything. Look, I don't want to be redundant and keep on repeating myself. These numbers, these metrics looks good, okay? That's all I have to say. But okay, this Bonham, Texas. Okay. Everything looks very attractive. Okay, then there's Ennis, Texas. Ennis, look at this. All these are past listings that occur prior to today, okay? And more of these listings will be available. Not that many. We have more investors than there are inventory available. So we are very selective to what investors do we welcome into our network because of these amazing opportunities. We have more investors than inventory, okay? So Ennis, Texas, okay, great. This is, okay, here we go. Demographics, all what's going on in Ennis. Another Boomtown we're promoting, Payne Springs, Texas. Look at this, 190. Where else can you get $199K entry-level new construction home? 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,300 square foot, rents for $1,550, cash flow annually, $7,000. Monthly is cash flow at 30% down is $600. Again, the property taxes in the first year is pretty much very low. After that, go to be regular property tax rate to incorporate into your pro forma of cash flow beyond, but still. Payne Springs, okay, look at this. A lot of things to do, a lot of activities, amenities, emerging market, the whole 9 yards. Payne Spring, Texas. Okay, and next one is Cato Mills, Texas. Here we are. Here are the typical listings for Cato Mills, Texas. Very good numbers as always. Okay, population is 5,900, but look at the historic growth. 400% population growth in the past few years. Oh my gosh. And the hits keep coming. And this is the greatest hits. Musical greatest hits. Crandall, Texas. Same thing. Low entry point, low 200K. Almost 1% rule. 1% multiplied by the purchase price equals your gross rent. This is a very good lazy investor's metric of analyzing a deal. All these are great deals, right? Amazing. Okay, let me see that's Crandall, okay? Crandall. History of Crandall, all the amenities, recreation, Bonnie and Clyde movie set. Very close to only 24 miles from Dallas. This is mind-boggling. It's hop, skip, and a jump. Great demographics, young demographic. Commerce, Texas. Okay, very close to Sherman, like 15 miles away. This is a duplex. Amazing 365K brand new duplex. Rent for $3,300 on both doors. Annual net cash flow is $18,000. Is this right? $18,000 divided by 12. You have in excess of $1,000 a monthly cash flow. Okay, what? Okay, let's continue. So many things going on in each of these boomtowns that we're promoting. Roy City, another area that we're promoting. Look at this. Everything's a low purchase point. That's the idea, right? This is the sweet spot. In order to cash flow with 20 to 25% to 30% down payment with the rate that we are providing, 5.75% builder's rate buy down, and first year property management is free, and a 2% closing cost. That's why, this is the sweet spot when you buy a entry-level home as an investor for anywhere. This is your metrics. This is how you analyze deals. Low purchase price, good rent to value ratio, and do the financing. That you get the foundation of a very good positive cash flow. And right out the way, appreciation will happen, tax benefits. Tenants going to pay down your loan for you on a systematic basis, and an appreciation for the force. It's amazing, right? When you buy income property. All right, let's continue. I'm running out of time. That's Roy's City, okay? So many things in the news. Then next city is okay, that's done. That's a sample, okay? Assessing your situation. Power of appreciation, year 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, based on, we are assuming 10% appreciation for the first 2 years, and then 5% appreciation for the following 2 years. This is a very realistic in our favorite markets. I just share that with you. So at the end of the second to fourth year, based on these numerics, it's enough for you to sell and cash out refinance to leverage 1 house to 3 houses. That's how you leverage. Okay. 2 to 6 year hold, where you buy now, hold for 2 to 6 years, depending on the appreciation potential in each of your properties. Then sell or do a 1031 exchange, or do a cash out refinance. Okay. That's how you leverage. You use your equity, leverage through your equity. Okay. Again, this numeric situation, calculate on your own. See, that's how you do it. That's how you scale your portfolio. Okay. This is the Albert Einstein formula for real estate investing. No, it's not rocket scientists. Every mom and pop investors, you guys out there with average intelligence, don't let this simple math affect you. It's nothing. Okay, but that's how you scale, right? Over time. I know everybody's goals and objectives are different. Your risk tolerance and your capital resources availability, everybody's different. You don't have to buy multiple properties over. Take your time, buy one property at a time, the majority of you, all you need to buy is around 3 to 5 property portfolio for the majority of you, and invest for the long term, 10, 20, 30 years, and you'll be fine. The others, because you have more motivation, you're more ambitious, you have more capital, you can leverage into unlimited real estate properties, because the way the system we do it is almost passive. Okay, I'll share that with you. What I mean by investing in this methodology is almost passive, because regardless of how many properties you own using our system, this turnkey system, you spend 1 to 2 hours per month managing your portfolio, regardless of how many properties you have. You know why? Because we have a great team of property management and everybody else on the ground. We have vetted this market for you. We have done most of your research and due diligence. Okay? But you trust and verify, do some additional research and due diligence and make an informed decision as an investor. But we have done most of it for you. We know the market for years now. Okay? We have boots on the ground. Our team will do everything for you. We work with you one-on-one, okay? We have all the details for you to photos, video, more video for you to make an informed decision to take action. We have monthly bus tours, okay? We have in-house lenders that will provide you with this great low interest rate. Builders buy down your rates for you so you can get better cash flow, lower mortgage rates. So we have in-house property management, leasing team, sales team, repair, maintenance, a truly hands-off experience, okay? That's why so many investors are drawn to our turnkey new build investment model, okay? And, okay, you read about it, everything on your own, okay? Investing in rental properties that can operate without your constant direct involvement. You can create a steady stream of income that flows into your life even while you sleep. This liberating approach allows you to reclaim your time and energy to focus on what matters most to you. Do not trade time for dollar, okay? Do not trade. Leverage your resources on the ground so you can have free up your time to do things that are important to you for your life, your family, your children, your grandchildren. Go travel and whatever financial freedom goals you have. I travel pretty much full time all my life. Okay, I have visited more than 50 countries in the world, and my traveling is very costly, by the way. But my real estate portfolio is helping me to subsidize my financial freedom activities, and you can do the same if you create a plan, execute on your plan, and pull the trigger. Okay, this is long term. Okay, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, think high level, realistic over time. Buy, invest for long term, and keep your properties for a very long time, with certain exceptions. Okay. So biggest opportunities always come from being early. How many times I have to tell you guys all these years of working with my investors, the window to position yourself ahead of them closes very quickly. Warren Buffett said, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. There's a lot of fear out there. That's why this fear create opportunities for you. You need to be greedy, take action. Okay, while everybody is sitting on the sideline, because once the mortgage rate decreases to 6% lower, there's gonna be a lot more competition. There'll be bidding wars and multiple offers, not to the extent of the pandemic housing boom. Okay, but still, okay. Right now there's very little competition. You can get some great deals, but not for long. The builders' incentives, how much longer we can have this. So each week we have very limited listings. Like I told you, I already have established a small VIP list of motivated buyers. When a deal, such as the investment opportunities that you saw throughout my video, when a deal is released by one of our local builders, they will go fast, even before this marketed newsletter goes out to my database, because demand is greater than supply. Okay. We have a proprietary system. Okay. I have a product system I created, took me decades to develop. We have access to off-market inventory no one else has. We have investors' resources no one else has. Okay. You have three options: do nothing, stay in financial mediocrity, do something on your own. Okay. Whatever it takes, analysis paralysis. Okay. Or work with us. Okay. The final step is contact me for a 15-minute complimentary consultation. If we determine it is the right fit, and I'll go over my fees and services, we'll work it together, and we'll go from there. Okay? Here's my contact information. Thank you for watching for this long video. Thank you for watching. And if you receive any value from this video, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and also put your email into my website so you can become a free member of our real estate investment network. That way, on your email inbox, you'll receive weekly newsletters, free real estate investing education. And finally, if you're extremely motivated for your own reasons, please contact me directly, and we do a consultation, and we go from there. Thank you for watching. This is Siwin Yi. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.